The last year's lack of freedom seems to have had some unexpected effects. Groups promoting naturism or wearing no clothes have reported a huge increase in numbers in the past 12 months. The British Naturism Group said at least 1,000 people had joined up during the pandemic, an increase of around 12%. Let's get more on this and talk to the organisation's president, Mark Bass. Good to see you fully clothed this afternoon. Are you surprised by the uptake in the past year?
I don't think we were that surprised. So numbers have been growing slowly for the last couple of years, but of course the sort of advent of COVID and lockdown has meant that people have been able to spend an awful lot more time at home and working from home. So it was kind of inevitable that people were going to sort of make a few changes and how they live their lives, and therefore start to explore just not getting dressed in the morning.
Well, I suppose that's easier, isn't it? A lot of people have been working at home, so they don't actually have to go out and see people, so it is perhaps easier.
Absolutely. If you're working at home, you can work in a way that you find comfortable.
What are people able to do then if they are at home by shedding their clothes, involving various activities, games?
Yes, so what we've seen is a lot of people simply just not getting dressed, and so whether they might be working rather than putting on their office suit and tie, they might just stay either in their pajamas or in nothing at all. Of course, being around our houses, so not so much at the moment while it's cold, but during the warmer months, people have taken the opportunity to get out in their gardens and just sit in their gardens and sunbathe in the nude. But really what we've been doing is actually finding ways to provide opportunities for people just to connect and engage with people. So we immediately as lockdown came into place in March last year, we immediately started running online events so that people could do different things and just connect with each other, because there was always going to be a case that people were going to feel very, very isolated once we were all locked in our own homes. So,
and that's very important, isn't it? It has done something perhaps for people's mental well-being.
Very much so. So we do quite a lot of exercise activities, but we also do community activities. And this can just be coffee mornings and giving people a chance to get together. I think a particularly good example would be on Christmas Day this year, where, of course, a lot of particularly grandparents couldn't go and see their children and see their grandchildren. They were suddenly going to be isolated. So we said, OK, we're going to run a coffee session through the afternoon. And so all these people that would have been alone on Christmas Day could just come, have a chat, drink a coffee, and just find some companionship.
And as lockdown restrictions are starting to be eased, people can go out now. Are there more places that people can express themselves, if you like?
So we, of course, are busy trying to open up opportunities and put on events so people can get out and actually practice naturism outside their homes. There are a number of clubs around the countries, but I think particularly the events that will take advantage of all the normal facilities that we would use for anything else are certainly unavailable. And of course, you've also got entirely free range things such as walking and hiking, which has become incredibly popular whilst normal venues have been closed.
Just quickly, how important is it for people to be able to express themselves in this way?
I think it's really important, and this is not an issue that's specific to naturism, is it? We should all have the freedom to live our lives as we see fit, with the proviso that it's not doing harm to others. So we would like to see naturists be better recognised and better accepted, because really it's just good people finding a way to relax and have fun and hopefully have a positive effect on the community.